Welcome back to 50 for 50. This is the video series where I take one horror movie from each of the 50 years of my life and review it for you. Let's get started. Today is the 1991 award-winning psychological horror, The Silence of the Lambs, directed by Jonathan Demme. FBI trainee Clarice Starling has been sent to interview the infamous imprisoned serial killer and cannibal, Dr. Hannibal Lecter. Her goal? To gain insight into the mind of another serial killer on the loose, nicknamed Buffalo Bill, who murders and skins women. Lecter agrees to help, but only in exchange for psychological games and deeply personal conversations with Clarice. Meanwhile, Buffalo Bill kidnaps the daughter of a U.S. senator, which ramps up the urgency. With Lecter's help, can Clarice connect the dots and stop Buffalo Bill in time? This was not my first choice for movies for 1991, just because this is more on the psychological thriller side than horror. But it is considered a psychological horror, and is this movie great? It won the big 5 awards at the Academy Award that year for Best Picture, Director, Actor, Actress, and Adapted Screenplay. I have read the books, all 3 of the books in the trilogy of this. They're amazing books. And this movie did such a good job staying true to the book. It is really a great movie. While this movie is technically about the serial killer Buffalo Bill and what he's doing behind the scenes, at the heart of this movie, it's the relationship between Lecter and Clarice. There really aren't any jump scares in this movie. It's all about the psychological tension, and it is thick. When we first see Lecter, when Clarice goes into the prison to see him, we see how the other prisoners act, how crazy they act, and how they're just, they're out to get her. But when we meet Lecter, he's super calm. He's hyper intelligent, but he's extremely manipulative. Lecter spends most of the time toying with Clarice, but he respects her intellect. He never lies to her. And unlike the other men in this movie, he never belittles her. And ultimately, Clarice is probably one of the biggest feminine role models that we can ever have in a movie. She is navigating a brutal, male-dominated world, but she does so without becoming a stereotype. But in most horror movies, the girl survives because of a man, or because she's saved at the last second by a man, but not here. She doesn't have to punch and kick and fight her way out of a situation. She performs strength because she is a strong person. This movie gives us one of the most iconic final lines